We're going to try this at a different angle. I'll pipe another layer of drop strings above the last one. When you're doing something like this, you always want to make the longest drop string first. For the record, the most drop strings I've ever done was 8, but unfortunately, it was on a practice board. But I recommend you should pick up a practice board and use it a lot. I always like to just get into the zone a little bit, as Buddy on Cake Boss says, by practicing a little bit on a practice board before actually getting into doing it on the cake. And by the way, the episode of Cake Boss where they do kind of a competition amongst the staff to see if anybody can do drop strings, and none of them could, that's kind of what inspired me to learn how. And in that episode, Buddy had just had hernia surgery and he had to be called back. But fortunately, he was able to hold something as heavy as a loaded pastry bag and he saved the day. So anyway, that inspired me to kind of go online and read different forums to find out what people had to say about drop strings. And so many people said things like, oh, I avoid them at all costs. I've been doing cakes for years. I don't do drop strings. I thought, all the more reason to resurrect this vanishing art. So there's some more. Let me do some pink ones too. Keep expecting this to go horribly awry by having an air bubble ruin my day. But like I said, if that happened, I would just get out my rose shears or whatever they're called, flower lifters, and snip the offending string away. So here we go with the pink. Again, notice my tip does not move a whole lot. It does a little, but not in a big scallopy motion. So there's a lot of background noise, and I think I might know what it is. I'm wiping the tip off, by the way. I think that background noise is the cat. I think he fell into the washing machine because I left the lid up. Never a dull moment around here. Our daughter is going on 7, and I can do cake decorating with a lot of distraction, but I can't do drop strings when she's like hanging on my leg or my arm or whatever. Wiping the tip again. And, what do you know, this is the last one. So there you have it. Okay, well, get out there and give this a try yourself. I hope this was helpful.